Hey, so have you ever experienced a lot of frustration between what God said and the actual manifestation? I know that I have. That's the time when you're experiencing a lot of tests, a lot of trials, even triumphs, a lot of wonderings and wanderings. On that bridge, that is the opportunity and that's the space and time for you to remain in faith. I know that that's easier said than done, but it is your job to remain in faith. I believe I heard Terry Savelle Foy say this: what you think about, you bring about. When you're doubting, that's actually bringing, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy of what you don't want to occur. And that's bringing that particular event into your life. So you don't want to magnify the problem or the issue. You want to magnify what you believe or what is your desired outcome. So whatever that desired outcome is, that's what you need to think about constantly. Okay. And you need to see the Lord as already made a way for you. So prepare yourself, plan as if whatever that thing is, it's already done. Do whatever you got to do to remain in faith. This week, I'm actually, right before I got on this video, I just got the phone with someone less than 5 minutes ago, and it was someone from a church, and I was explaining something to her, and she was saying, well, we don't do this and we don't do that. And I said, I hear you, I understand, but I'm leaving room for God to do this, basically is what I told her. And so amazingly, this church, and they even operate in miracle signs and wonders, all those things. And even the woman on the phone, I felt like my faith was being attacked, because I got off the phone and I'm crying. I'm like thinking, okay, did I not hear God? And I'm saying to her, no, I know what God told me. I know I heard him. I'm just leaving him room to do, because right now it's not done. I didn't say that part to her, but I'm leaving him room to do what I know he said, and what I know he told me to do. Believing God to do something possible, and even the rest of this month. And Matthew chapter 18, I believe it's verse, let me see the scripture, 19. And it says, again, I say unto you that if two of you shall agree on earth, as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father which is in heaven. Okay, what I want you to do is DM me one impossible thing that you're believing God for, either this week or this month, and I'm going to come into agreement with you. And I'm going to take whatever those requests are, before the Lord. Okay, so make sure you do that ASAP because I'm going to go to the Lord real quickly. And if you didn't see my last post or last video, I believe it was a post I did. I think the video is on IG. Anyways, I'm doing a masterclass next week, Tuesday, September 9th at 7 p.m. So the link will only be sent to those who are registered. You need to show up live. No replay will be sent out. Make sure you quickly get into the room for that masterclass, and it's about living on purpose. Remember, don't forget, don't delay. DM me the one impossible thing that you're believing God for in the month of September. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.